Hey Degenerates, this is Chris from the Couchaholics. As fun as it is to kick back with friends and consume alcohol, the Couchaholics always condone drinking responsibly and never drink and drive. All of our opinions are our own and don't reflect upon the quality of any particular brewery or business. This podcast contains explicit language. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Why in God's name would you hire a person like him? Welcome into the Couchaholics podcast. I'm your host, Chris, and today we have Jimmy.
Hello.
Coster. What's up? Ty.
Hey.
Brick.
You.
Jake.
Yo.
And Mason.
Howdy.
Today, we're doing something a little different. We are actually at Summit Taproom in Middletown with the owner, Billy. So thanks for having us here today.
No, absolutely.
We're starting off with a icebreaker for you. All right. It's going to be real fun. Get you in the groove. It's going to be, I think I have 6 questions here. It's going to be rapid fire. So as quick as you can answer, go for it. All right. I mean, if you need a second, you can take a second to think about it.
Got it.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
First question. Do the carpets match the drapes?
Yeah.
All right.
Starting off hot.
Starting off good. We're getting into the nitty gritty.
Billy's bald, by the way. Whoever's listening.
We have another one.
They're taking over.
Joining the crew.
It's the
today.
3 bald men. All right. Next one. Why does Michael J. Fox make the finest milkshakes?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Any guesses?
Why?
He uses the finest ingredients. Next one. You're on an airplane and the baby behind you is screaming. You have 3 snacks consisting of Flaming Hot Cheetos, Lay Ruffles, a singular portion of Chex Mix. What snack do you use to calm the baby?
The Ruffles.
Wrong. Too sharp. Baby bleeds out. Emergency landing. Next one.
We're done.
What the fuck wrote this?
What is this?
What's the right answer to that?
There is no right answer. Trick question. All right. What do you call a deer with no eyes?
No idea.
Nope. A deer. The absence of eyes doesn't change the species. Sorry, the rapid fire. This is fucked. All right, next. You're on a train in Ohio. There's a fork in the track. To the left is little Michael of the Jackson 5, and to the right is Ray Charles, who just had an amazing breakthrough surgery and regained his eyesight. Which direction do you choose? Who do you kill?
Michael Jackson.
Wrong. Yeah. It's a loop. They all die.
from the poison that's getting burned off in Ohio.
That's where I thought this was going.
Yeah. That's where I wanted you to think. All right. Final 2. These are the hardest ones. All right. Fuck, marry, kill. Mason, Bricker, or your wife. This one you have a second to think about.
It's okay, Billy.
Kill Mason.
Kill Mason. Yeah, kill Mason. That's easy. That's correct. Marry Brick. He's nicer than my wife. And fuck my wife.
There you go.
There you go.
Beautiful answer.
That was a good answer.
And the final one, this is the hardest one, is pegging gay.
Mason knows where I stand.
All right, sorry. That was the icebreaker. Sorry we had to do that to you to start it off, but, I figured that was the best way.
Love it.
And now we can get into our first drink.
I thought you were going to do the fuck, marry, kill of the Kardashians.
No, that one
we
was
went
too
on
fun. All right, Jimmy, so what do we have for the first beer?
The first beer we have Earl's Revelation from Blue Earl Brewing Company down in Smyrna. It is a Belgian triple, 10% ABV, 28 IBUs. It is aged in 4 Roses bourbon barrels, golden in color with notes of orange, lemon, bourbon, vanilla, and hints of white pepper and clove. Tyler is going to love it because it's barrel aged.
Thanks.
It doesn't smell bad.
So liquory. I think it smells like poison.
I don't know why I'm
It smells like Ohio.
banana.
It smells like
I
Ohio.
don't know why.
No, it does. When you taste it, it'll taste like banana.
All right.
L'Chaim.
Cheers.
Dude, fuck this beer.
Oh, it tastes like whiskey, actually.
It's, yeah.
It does, yeah.
I can't say I hate it, though.
I can't say I hate it either.
I like it.
Well, then start coming here and drink it.
Yeah, please, by all means, we have it.
I mean, the poundability level, though, is very low.
Yeah,
but
What is it, 10%?
10.
Yeah.
10%, yeah.
Yeah, that'll put you on your ass, though.
I think this is one that you need to swish around in your mouth to numb the taste buds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like we learned from Angel's Envy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the lady had a swish around whiskey for 10 seconds. in her
She
mouth.
has a name, and it's Amelia. Okay?
Sorry, Amelia.
The lady.
And then
Put some
swallow
respect.
Yeah, because she said the competition people, they swish it around for 10 seconds. It numbs all the pain receptors so that when you taste it, you just taste
What's
what
it
the
called?
whiskey's
Kentucky
supposed to
mouthwash.
taste.
That shit
Mouthwash.
works, too.
It
does work.
It sounds horrible.
It's not as bad as you think.
It's crazy.
It doesn't feel the burn until after.
I mean, afterwards,
But then it numbs it.
You're good for like an hour and a half.
Afterwards,
Like where the whiskey doesn't burn at
true
all.
Oh,
alcoholism.
Yeah, you can just chug a bottle.
So just like the first time, and then the rest of them you just
So
drink.
you do it. You do
She
it. You
said
take
45 minutes.
It lasts for 45 minutes.
To an hour,
Your
yeah.
first sip, you switch it for 10 seconds. Your second sip, you switch it for 5
seconds. Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
shit.
and then your mouth can't feel any pain. and
Usually
then-
you're supposed to spit those out, but we drank them.
We didn't have much to taste.
Wait a
so
second, you spit them out?
No, I didn't.
You're supposed to.
Never.
Yeah, I would not do that. You can't waste high quality stuff
Absolutely
like that.
not.
Yeah, they didn't.
Especially when you're there.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the rating. Billy, do you know how we do our ratings here?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Jimmy?
Tyler puts it the
Absolutely
best. So it is a rating from 1 to 10, and you rate it where 5 is average. So 5 is not a failure. You rate it like you rate people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the best way to describe it.
I'm a 5.
Integers only.
That's generous. Pushing your luck, brother.
Integers only,
Yeah,
please.
no
What's the
halves.
energy?
Like,
Whole
no,
nu-
like
like-
9
Whole numbers.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. You got to like dumb it down sometimes.
No, that's all right. I'm the
No,
same way.
that's our dumb down because we got in a whole argument one time. We did.
Costa, you want to start us off?
Nobody else knew what integers were either.
I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah, I don't normally go for Belgians, anything wheat, but this isn't bad. I oddly I like it. So I'm gonna go 7.
Okay.
Poundable? You gave that a poundable?
I'm gonna pound it.
Wow.
I'm gonna pound it. Not tonight.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate this.
Did you try the swoosh?
No, I did not. I'm okay. I'll pass on the swoosh. I'm gonna go 2. I
Damn.
don't like it at all.
All right, Billy, what do you got?
I'm like 5. I think. It's,
A Mason.
It's fine. Yeah.
Tastes the
may
same?
kill it. I don't know.
Bricker, what about you, bud?
I'm gonna go 4. Like the flavor's good, but man, that booze just fucking hits you hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the 4. It's
Damn.
it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not good.
That's
Mason?
fair. I don't like it. I'm going to give it a 3.
What'd you give the other day? A 2.
What did I give it to?
I don't know. There was something the other day that you hated
No,
terribly.
I gave something a 1 the other day.
That's
because
what it was.
literally made
Oh,
me gag.
that was Chris's dick.
that didn't make me gag. Well, the smell
It's 'cause it's so
did.
smell. That's because it's so big, you know. Just hit a gag reflex.
No, he said the smell and or the size and the rating were the same. Just
Fuck
one.
me. I'm gonna go 6 with this. I didn't hate it at all, but poundability's not there for me. I'm not chugging these. Jimmy?
No, I agree with a 6. It's good. I like it. But yeah, I'm not going to drink multiple of these.
Okay.
I'd be a 1 and done.
No doubt.
Billy, it's back to you, bud. Tension's back on you.
Oh boy.
We got a few questions, but
Okay.
we're gonna
These
do
aren't like. Are these like not like?
these are not
Yeah.
like the first ones.
Okay.
So these are
Okay.
actually ones that I'm sure you could answer.
Gotcha.
Okay. We're gonna do one after each beer.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
First one here. What is your favorite alcoholic beverage to drink?
Zinger.
Yeah.
You'll have to explain that too in a minute.
Well, I'll definitely get to the zingers. I've always been a big tequila guy.
Okay.
Lately I've been drinking a lot of bourbon. I'm trying to actually drink less beer.
Mhm.
Just like as I'm getting older, I feel like I could drink 2 and then I feel like a bag of shit afterwards.
Yes,
I
sir.
just feel like a bag of shit.
Yeah, right. But yeah, big into bourbon right now. I've always been a big tequila guy.
Nice. Okay. Any specific bourbon you're into at the moment?
I like Michter's a lot.
Oh, we were
American whiskey.
We were so close to
The blue
going
label
there.
one.
No, I like them all.
Yeah.
I like the bourbon. I like the US one, the American whiskey. The sour mash not as good.
Yeah, I didn't like the sour mash. I like the rye too.
Yeah, they're rye. I don't love rye in general.
Yeah.
but theirs is pretty good.
Yeah, we almost got to go to Michter's. We just went to Kentucky for
That's
Jake's
right,
bachelor.
right.
We didn't get to go to Michter's though.
Nah, it sucks. Well,
Yeah.
it's actually been really hard to get. A lot of bourbon in general.
Yeah.
It's been tough to get. And
Oh,
Michter's
really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, they do like a monthly allocation where like I'll get an email.
Mhm.
Hey, these 10 brands are available. You have to call in at 10 a.m.
Holy
on
shit.
Wednesday.
So it's like you're
to
winning a
get
prize.
bottle. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like
Damn.
not crazy. It's like Buffalo Trace, Michter's,
Right.
Blanton's, like usually fairly accessible stuff.
Yeah, Buffalo
Damn.
Trace I used to see on the shelf, and now it's behind the bar. You have to ask for it.
Yeah,
if they
and
even
they-
have it.
And they jack like the stores and stuff. That used to be a $25
How much is it
bottle.
now?
I mean, it's still the same for me to get it.
Yeah.
Like, that hasn't changed, but it's just the
Bit
demand
shelf-wise.
and there's no supply.
It used
So
to
they
be
just
30 when you just
Didn't they
pick it off
just
the shelf.
change distributors too, or something?
No.
I saw something where they like changed. It must have been
Maybe
only-
national. Not in Delaware. It's been
Yeah.
the same. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard Buffalo Trace, like restaurant owners would go and just like to liquor stores and just buy them out
Oh,
because it was so hard to get.
Yeah.
damn.
I believe it.
That's why it's not out anymore.
Mason got us a good one the other day.
Oh yeah, I found a
Big
handle
bottle.
of it.
You had one of those a couple like this summer. You had one too. I feel like you were like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, look at this. I got
Right, I found it.
Yeah, you brought it in and Billy put it behind the bar. He's like, I need that back.
we'll hold it for safety. Awesome. All right. Well, what is our next beer we got?
Well, hold
here?
on. What's a zinger?
Oh yes,
Gotta get to the
Sorry.
zinger.
So,
Totally forgot.
so a zinger it's kind of like a mind eraser.
Poison.
Okay.
So it's tequila and Fresca
Ugh.
and like just the way I was described it is a whisper of cranberry.
A little whisper.
Little ASMR cranberry.
Yeah.
And you drink it like a slate.
And you just hammer it. Yeah. You, like,
Damn.
with a straw.
I'm gonna be
On ice.
ignorant here. What's Fresca? I actually don't know.
It's like a
like
Sprite-ish, but it's grapefruit flavored.
Never
It's
had it.
sparkling water.
So it's almost like a
Flavored
Paloma.
sparkling water.
It's kind of like a Paloma. Yeah,
With a little
yeah,
Paloma
yeah,
feel?
yeah.
Okay.
But
And you
tastes
just chug
more
it.
like poison.
Yes.
Ah, no, it's fucking delicious. You're out of your mind. No.
Well, real quick before the next beer, I want to ask Jake. We didn't talk about your bachelor party at all,
It's true.
unless I missed it.
I don't recall.
No, we
I
wanted
plead
to
the
save
fifth.
it for where we were all there.
We're all here.
I just
We're all
want to
queer.
know what your favorite moment of the bachelor party was.
I know what your favorite
I know what it
was.
is.
I know what my favorite moment was. I didn't even get to see it.
Oh, dude, it was all so bad and so good at the same time. Probably the moment that keeps bringing me back in
Jimi
my mind
Hendrix.
is that was good, but right before that moment,
We got to tell the moment though.
Yep.
when Chris ashed a cigar in his mouth,
Yes.
and he sucked on the wrong end of the cigar.
He sucked on the lid
That
end of
kicked
the
off
cigar.
the whole weekend.
Yeah, so I brought cigars
I,
for everyone, and Chris was already plastered after his speakeasy, and we all lit cigars. We were out there, and then Chris was like, he comes out, he's got like the ADHD jitters. He's like ready to do something, and he just grabs a cigar and puts it in his mouth the wrong way.
Like you weren't
Immediately.
smoking it already. It was somebody else's cigar.
I think I was.
Yeah, it was his.
Tyler
yeah.
was smoking.
But me
it.
were sharing it. Me and my brother.
And the worst part is, he spit the ash into my eye.
Oh my god, dude! I still can't believe that shit, man.
That was so funny.
Well, see, that's why I share it because I obviously don't know how to smoke it the right way.
Chris walks up to me and he goes, I just put the wrong end of a cigar in my mouth.
He was
Did you go to bed after that?
shotgunning it into Tyler's mouth. He was blowing the smoke into him.
It's kind of like a makeout session.
Okay. all right.
So,
Well, Chris, you did go to bed afterwards.
oh, okay. Technically, I did.
He was,
I did.
he was snoring
He
on
threw
the
up in the
couch.
sink
He threw
first,
up in the
though.
sink.
Yeah.
He was snoring on
No,
the
that was
couch.
after I got up from sleeping.
And
Apparently,
his nose was extremely red. It was so funny.
He
Yeah,
got all of us sick.
he was.
I was sick. I guess.
I've never heard someone snoring sound that close to a bullfrog in my entire life. I swear to God, it sounded like we were out in the fucking marsh.
Why'd you throw up in the sink and not the toilet? Was it?
Or the trash
It
can
was,
that was
too
right next
far.
to him.
Well, it was easier cleanup, to be honest.
Actually, believe it or not, from where he was, the sink and the closest bathroom were probably maybe
Same
like
distance.
2 feet
I
apart.
just-
The sink
Yeah.
was line of sight though.
Yeah, that's true.
I figured if I kept walking forward, I'd face plant. So I figured I'd shimmy over to the left, which is where the sink was.
Strafe.
Jeez.
And then the sink was clogged.
Other than
It was
that,
a really good time.
other than that, the speakeasy was.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was a hefty bill, baby.
that place was sick.
worth it.
$85 drinks, like the crazy shit.
No, they weren't. They were
Yeah.
reasonably
They were-
priced.
They were up
We
there.
just
though.
drank a shit.
yeah, they were. Yeah, it
Our
was,
tab was $1,400.
yeah.
There was 11 of us. 12
That
of
was
us.
with 2 people,
Yeah,
like
they're-
not drinking.
That's $100 a person. That's really
Yeah,
not
that's
that
not
bad.
And we got fucked up.
And we got how many bottles of
Yeah.
whiskey? Is that including that?
six.
Yeah, that includes
was
it.
Six
Yeah.
full
Oh,
bottles of
wow,
whiskey.
yeah.
$235 worth of whiskey.
Yeah, they had
yeah.
a barrel select
Yeah.
whiskey for that. So.
Having all you
Like
boys.
Bluegrass? Was it called Bluegrass?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The place was called Hell or High Water.
Yeah. Sick. It was sick.
Shout out to Jack. He made all the
Jack.
cocktails.
Jack is the man.
Dude, we were saying some wild shit, and
Yeah.
then they come in, they're like, "You're our best customers in a long time." I was like, "Really?"
the amount of money.
Sure about the amount of money?
The first rule they tell us when we sit down is no being rowdy. Yeah, that didn't.
Well,
Didn't they?
yeah.
And they invited us to stay 3 hours longer.
Yeah, we were supposed to only get an hour and a half, so I was pounding them back.
Yeah.
'Cause I was
They
like, oh,
told you no being rowdy, like don't be.
Oh,
It
we
was like
were.
a-
We were.
Yeah, but it was like a quaint, like little place.
Like a
shouldn't have
speakeasy.
been there. Like, it
No,
wasn't.
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
But
they had our own room, but it was just drapes.
They closed the curtains on us.
And it was fucking hot in
Yeah,
there.
it was hot as fuck.
They eventually opened it up
I
for
feel
us.
like they let us stay because they felt bad for us. They were like, "Oh, this is like the most autistic group of people we've ever had in our entire lives."
The fucking the mixologist came in and we all went fucking
Jack.
crazy for him.
That's
Yeah.
Jack. Yeah.
His voice
Dude's
did not match.
voice
his face.
was so
Not at all.
deep, dude.
His voice.
so deep.
I want him to narrate my life.
There you go. All right, you guys ready for this next beer?
Yeah, let's get
do
into it.
All right, the next one. Have we had a first date beer since the first date episode?
I don't believe so. Probably not.
I don't think we have.
no.
Well, here it is. It is the Monolithic Memories from First Date Brewing Company here in Middletown. It is a Czech dark lager with notes of caramel, toast, almond, raisin, and chocolate. 5.5%, 30 IBUs.
All right.
Shout out to you, Clint.
Smells sweet.
L'Chaim.
That's some good shit.
Yes.
I like that.
It tastes more like a stout than a lager to me.
This
Really?
beer fucks.
Yep.
It's
Well,
really
not
light.
that-
It's
I think
Czech.
I think it's a lager. I don't think it's a stout.
It
at
is a
all.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you think it's a stout just because it's
No,
black.
he said it.
I said the
just-
taste.
Yeah.
It does have
Yeah.
chocolatey notes.
That's really
that-
fucking racist, Jimmy. Jesus Christ.
I don't hate this at all.
I'm a big fan of this beer.
It's a great beer.
You want to start off, Ty?
Yeah, it's light, easy to drink. But I wouldn't pick it based on personal preference. I'm gonna go 6.
Billy?
I'm 8. I like it a lot. I've
Damn.
kind of been crushing it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Brick?
I'm gonna go 8 as well. Some good shit. It's like looks thick, but it's not at all.
I think that's what I like about it a
Yeah.
lot.
Mhm.
It's
That's
very.
what I
It's
like
actually
too.
very
Deceiving.
light. It's very
Yeah.
light.
Jake?
The Czechs are honorary Americans. They make the best firearms and the best beer. I'm just saying. I'm just going to put it out there.
Yeah.
Just a quick shout out.
Big gun guy.
Quick shout out. I'll give this one a 9.
All right. Mason?
I get this beer every single time I go to First Date. It's a staple. It's also a 9 for me.
I'll have to go with an 8. I really like the malt flavor in it, and I think that's really good. So, and I don't like I'm glad it's not a stout because I don't like the.
Oh,
back
this
end
would
of
be a
stout.
terrible stout.
Yeah.
If it was
Yeah.
a stout.
No, yeah, I'm an 8 as well. The lightness of it is the best part. Like it tastes kind of like a stout, but it's nice and light. So I dig it.
Yeah.
And Costa?
I'm going to go 9 as well. I do like that it has that lighter feel of a lager, but it does have some like general notes from stouts. Like I'm getting a little bit of chocolate, but it's not like super prevalent. It's mostly like a lager. I dig it. 9.
All right. On you again. Next
Okay.
question. You ready?
What do you got?
I think that we could do a 2-parter on this
Okay.
one because I should have asked this one on the last part because it goes hand in hand. What is your favorite alcoholic beverage to make?
To make?
Yes.
I mean,
Zingers?
Zinger. Fuck, Zinger. Yeah, Natty Light. Honestly, I don't like. I've been bartending for 14 years now almost, and I've pretty much worked at places where it's like Tito's and Club, Captain and Cook. Like I haven't
Right.
really, I don't really make too much fancy shit. Like
Right.
I can, but
Mhm.
I really.
Just mostly. the
It's more
normal
been
stuff.
like turn and burn kind of places or a lot of beer.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really have.
We'll have to go
Like
with Zingers
nobody
then
ever
on that one.
Zinger, definitely a Zinger.
Definitely a
Yeah,
Zinger.
nobody ever orders something and I'm like, fuck, I'm glad you want me to make you that. Like, no, it's just
Whiskey sour. Whiskey sour.
yeah, you get them what they order,
Right.
Mine was the worst when it was Orange Crush time and somebody's just
Oh,
pounding.
yeah.
I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm like cutting an orange.
I
I'm
do
like,
make
God
an
damn
Orange Crush though, bro. I do make a
You
big
do.
Orange Crush,
Yeah,
bro.
we'll give you that. I mean, you worked in fucking Dewey.
Yeah.
You guys ever thrown up from an Orange Crush?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll
When I
stay
was in
off of them
Dewey.
for a while.
Nah.
Twice as bad.
that fucking hurts, dude.
Twice as bad than regular throw up.
It does. It actually
All the
is terrible.
acidity.
Yeah.
Jake, do you remember carrying me out of Chesapeake Inn after Orange Crush
Yep.
Day? Yep.
Yep.
Jesus
I
Christ.
put all of them
what
on your
was
tab,
going
too.
on? You were supposed to share a bucket to get a T-shirt or something, and Jimmy drank the whole fucking.
Oh no,
bucket.
I had to drink 3 buckets, and
Is
I
that what it
drank
was?
all 3.
Oh, my brother did that too.
Yeah.
God damn.
And
I
they
don't like
only
the crushes
They
at
only had
Chesapeake.
extra large T-shirts. It did not fit, but it was worth it.
You finished it. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It might fit now.
Wait, that was a different day. That was my sister's 21st
That's gonna
birthday.
be fucked up.
No, it doesn't fit now. It's huge.
It's too tight.
It's too small.
Yeah, too tight.
The crop top on
No,
it.
I just remember spilling all the McDonald's fries all over Jake's car.
I repressed that.
There's worse things to spill.
All right. Well, let me go to the next question then, because I knew that one was going to be a quick one. So you used to teach before, right?
Yeah, for 11 years. I think.
Okay. So why did you move from teaching to buying a bar? Is it because you hate the youth?
No. So
That was yours,
Mason's
Mason?
question.
That was Mason's question.
So I actually, so I own another bar in Wilmington as well that I've had for 2 years. So that it actually overlapped
Okay.
this is my first year not teaching.
Oh, okay. I
It was
didn't know
this
that.
year. Yeah.
Nice.
It was one of those things I had my other bar, Milltown Tavern. I bought it in 2021 in January. So like half a school year, and then last year all year, and it was a lot to manage. Like I was able to make it work with my schedule where like I'd get off school, go right there, do what I had to do before we opened. And then opportunity for this place came about. I wasn't necessarily like actively looking for a second bar. But I thought it was a good opportunity, good deal, good area. I'm pretty excited about the place, but it was just too much,
Right.
to be able to teach and have two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that.
It's just a lot, and it was. I don't miss it. I'll say that. I definitely don't fucking miss it.
Hold on, you gotta tell the story of when you and Shannon came here to like scope out this bar.
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah. Fuck Shannon, by the way.
She told me to tell you to go fuck yourself.
I'm sure she did.
It's an ongoing feud now.
I'm glad that came up. So I came here twice prior to buying it, and the first time was a Sunday, and during football season, and the door was locked. You know, it said open at noon or whatever on Facebook. So come at like 1 o'clock. Door was locked.
Damn.
So I'm like, what the fuck? It's football, you know. So I went and had something to eat. Came back at 3, and there was a pool league. It was a Sunday, like probably like week 16. You know, nobody was watching football. There's only one, like, so there we have more TVs now than they had, but they had like 8. There's football on one TV. There was like a Western movie on.
Oh jeez.
Home Shopping Network.
QVC.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's like, you know. And then the second time I came was with my wife and a couple other family members, and we went to First Date for dinner, and I was like, well, let's stop in here and just show you guys the place, you know. And I was like, it's great. Like I was like hyping it up. Like, this place is gonna be awesome, you know. Like I really. So we get here, and say they opened at 3. We got here at like 3:15. There's throw up all over the sidewalk.
Nice.
All over the
Damn
sidewalk.
orange crushes.
Yeah, well, they weren't fucking drinking orange crushes here. But throw up everywhere. So we come in, and kind of same thing with the TVs. And there was a big stage, like right behind where you're at. And there was a girl with Down syndrome. She was older though, like not a kid, like probably like in the 30s, on an iPad, watching an iPad. And then there was an old lady sitting there, like loud, like Fat Joe, lean back, was on, you know, like
This sounds like the strip club in Smyrna.
the two weirdest. My wife looks at me. She's like, "Are you fucking? Do you really think this is going to be a good idea?" You know. And I was like, "Let's just drink these beers and get the hell out of here." And trust me, it's going to work. Like, you know,
It's going to work fine.
not a good first impression.
Clean this place up, please.
Please be the
What
hero.
was it called? The Jaeger House or something
It
like
was,
that?
it was Jaeger House first. They sold it. It was Summit Tavern, and then we just changed it to Taproom. I actually like Summit Bridge Road, Summit Airport. I like the Summit name, but I wanted to change it just enough so that people knew it was different.
Something different,
you know. Like if you ask Brick and Mason, there's a lot of people that talk about the old days here, and
I've been here when someone has been talking about it. Yeah.
try to, you know,
Veer off from
get past that.
Yeah.
I never stepped into this place until you owned
You
it.
didn't want to.
Me neither.
Same.
You did
Yeah.
Wait, no, I did once.
No,
But it was Jaeger House.
I remember I
Yeah.
came here one time with people from Capital One, and James was with us. And James is black, and he walks in, and he was like, "This is where people like me disappear."
Yeah, like I don't think it was a bad place. Like a lot of people, loved it, but like it's definitely needed some love.
An exorcism. Oh.
Well, it's great now. I'll tell you that
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
That was also the night where, oh shit, is this Creed came from?
Oh, it came from that night?
Yeah, because we were here and fucking the band started playing Sugar We're Going Down by fucking Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
And this fucking drunk ass at the end of the bar spins around and he's like, oh shit, is this Creed?
Close.
Oh my god.
It's another Christian band.
Close enough. We'll give it to you. Shit. All right. You guys ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So now,
Oh, smells good.
is this the mango one?
It's gotta be. It
Mispillion.
smells like a mango.
This is the
Mason, what is it?
McLovin Mango from Mispillion River Brewing Company. It is an Imperial Double Milkshake IPA, 7.5%, 55 IBUs. And the description from Untapped, any meerkat will tell you, like Timon. Be careful on the savannah.
Hey, Jimmy, it's showing again.
You need to stick to the burrows and tunnels you know. But Mari was dead set on heading to Vegas to party like an animal. At 7.5% ABV, this milkshake-style IPA embraces the mango.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I got nothing from that description.
Me neither.
Mispillion does
got
that a lot.
Tourette's.
If you look up their beers, it's kind of like that a lot.
Yeah, it's weird.
I want that, yeah.
There's a
you'll like
weird.
this one.
They have a weird like brewery
can't
and
wait.
everything.
We
Let's
love our
embrace
doubles.
the mango. L'chaim.
Prost.
Sweet. Oh, but it's also bitter.
I was going to say, it's more bitter than I
That is
expected.
not at all what I was expecting.
No.
Oh, you haven't tried this, Mason?
No, I haven't had it
I
yet.
fuck with
It
this.
smells like
I really like this beer.
It smells like straight mango, but it's not what I expected, and I like it.
I thoroughly enjoy this.
On fucking Tuesday, Chris was in here and he was like, "Let me get a Mega Hazy," and I
Not
poured
me.
him this, and he was sitting there and he came over. He was like, "They really dig with that." I was like, "Oh, you didn't like the Mispillion?" He's like, "Is that what I ordered?" I was like, "Oh fuck." he was like, I was sitting there questioning the beer the entire time I was drinking it.
What did he order?
The Mega Hazy by Big Oyster.
Okay.
But he's not the type of guy to like be a bitch about it. He's like, I
Right.
drank it. I don't care.
This like smells sweet, then it tastes sweet, then it's bitter, and then it's sweet again on the aftertaste.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very
It's
complex. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to start us off, Billy?
I really don't like it at all. I was excited about it,
Mhm.
ordering it and having something a little different. And it, like, to your point, like you get the mango right away, and then
Yeah.
I think it tastes like ass. Like
The rest of the way.
the second half of the
Yeah.
beer, like I'd say 4. It's
Okay.
not,
Okay.
Yeah.
Slightly below average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first time drinking this, I didn't get it this time. I always like to taste them so I can describe them to people when
Yeah.
they try to order them.
Mhm.
I got peanut butter on the back note the first time I drank it
Really?
from like the milkshake, but this time I didn't. I might have just been half drunk when I.
When you were working, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I'll write that down in the notes.
I'm drunk at my actual job then because I come straight here. I really enjoy it. I do. Put me down as a 7.
Jake?
Not really a big fan. It's a little too sweet for me. I'll give it a 5.
Pussy.
You'd sell him.
How dare you not like sweet things, you fucking puss. I do not like it. I'm going to give it a 3.
That's loud.
I actually really like it. I'm gonna go 7. I think the sweet works well with the bitter, and I'm not getting any like bad tastes. I like it. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm also a 7. It's much different than I expected, and I enjoyed it. But you know, other IPAs I'd go for before this one.
Fair. Coster?
I'm gonna go 6. I think the bitterness was pretty good, but the lingering sweetness I can't wrap my head around. As I drank it more, I was like, it's lingering a little bit too much. So 6.
And Ty.
I'm going to say the opposite of Coster, but give the same rating. So I like it because I like the mango, but I don't like the bitterness too much with the sweetness. So 6.
All right. You guys want to do one more question before we get to the halftime, or hop right into halftime?
How many questions do you have?
We got a few.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll go with Mason's other question real quick, since we just went with his. Why in God's name would you hire a person like him?
So I didn't have to work Sundays.
You were a scapegoat.
So we
fair
actually, we had somebody else work the first Sunday that we were open.
Okay.
And that was the only Sunday that he worked. And so then needed somebody, and kind of the way that I like to hire is like friend of a friend if I don't know somebody
Right.
directly. And I think Bricker told Shannon that, hey, my buddy
Fucker.
Mason bartends. And
Yeah, he was at Big Taco up in Wilmington,
Yeah.
and he just moved back down here.
Grand.
yeah.
Grande.
So just kind of word of mouth, you know, from Bricker's recommendation. Mason actually, like I knew Bricker before Mason, but Mason actually worked here before Brick. But it's worked out well.
Yeah.
So you trusted Bricker's word.
Yeah.
That's a scary thought.
I told you I'd marry him. I mean, I like that.
He's got a good word. He's got a good word.
Still kill me. But, I mean,
Well,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
here nor there.
That doesn't have to do with you working here.
Just you as a person.
Independent of the question, too. He just wants to kill you.
Hypothetically speaking.
Alrighty. You You guys ready to get into the halftime?
No.
Okay. Well, you're out. Sorry. We are going to be doing pet peeves / things that we hate for a draft. Jimmy, did you spin on that wheel, brother?
The wheel has been very low today.
Spit on it?
There's only
Spit
one
on
name other than all of our names the one time, and it's a Brick and Jake Rochambeau because they dropped something. First pick goes to
Jake. And we're going clockwise.
Pet peeves, things you hate.
Probably my biggest one would be driving in a merge situation.
Okay.
And I'm trying to let the person in front of me merge in, and they just follow it all the way till the end. And then end up fucking up traffic because they're like trying to get in a spot where somebody is driving actively. And that probably gets on my nerves the
worst spot is when you're coming from the mall southbound, and there's that merge.
That's 100%.
It's the easiest merge
so easy.
too.
Everyone slows the
we were
fuck
on
down.
there fucking yesterday. I swear to God.
So I'm gonna cut all of y'all. I taught driver's ed for 6 years. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what I said. You're
zipper
supposed to
method?
follow it.
Zipper merge.
Yeah.
So if everybody went all the way to the end, everybody would fit in. But what happens is people cut over early, and then it jams it up, and it gets fucked up. If everybody went to the end, it would move it up.
Your
I'm
pet
just
peeve
saying,
is you're an asshole.
if they can zipper in early,
Well, if there's no
it
traffic,
would help out. Instead of
yeah.
you trying to drive next to somebody and then get over.
But also, it's important for people to get the speed to which you're merging onto the highway on, right?
I'm not saying I've moved my speed any. I'm just watching this idiot just stay over there as
I'm
long as
agreeing with you.
possible.
Everyone hits their brakes on that
Or
merge.
when they're merging and they just start like slowing down. I'm like, get the fuck to speed. All right, and then get the fuck over.
That's merging on 95. It's a fucking major highway. Get over.
There's the yellow. There it is.
I was waiting for it.
When we were doing driving there
And
yesterday,
then the knife hand.
Chris, I know you've been trying to say what you've needed to say.
it's no longer valid.
The floor is yours, pal.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
When we were at
Well,
the,
actually,
I hate drivers and I hate everything now. When we were driving there though at the mall, the merge side right was on the right. Obviously, someone got out of the left lane to get into the merge lane and just rode it. Didn't go like try and go past anyone. Just rode next to the person. Like
that lane
what the fuck is the point of that?
Are you talking about that specific?
That specific spot.
Yeah.
It is pretty long. You could probably ride it all the way out.
We were halfway through it and they got over.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dumb.
moron.
Anywho, Mason, you're up.
Public criers.
Oh.
I hate it so
I hate
much.
people's emotions.
Nothing's worse than seeing somebody take a picture of them crying and post it on Instagram.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Bottle it up.
People do that?
Bottle it the fuck
Repress
up.
it.
No, they want attention. They want you to be like, why are you sad?
Yeah,
Go
never
fuck
seen
yourself.
that.
How about
Post it
that?
on their story. Nobody call me. You know they want someone to call
Okay,
them.
you got your wish.
Why don't you just drink like a normal person?
Suppress those feelings, idiot.
I think for my pet peeve, I'm gonna have to go with people that clap when a plane lands.
Oh yeah. I jokingly was pretending that when we were landing back in Baltimore, and people started clapping.
I heard that because when we landed into Kentucky, I looked at Brick and I was like, "So is this when I clap?" And he was like, "No."
I was like, don't you fucking dare.
Oh my god.
And instead, I just had him playing with the fucking drop down fucking lap.
Yeah, the little table thing.
Fucking
Physics is
child.
crazy.
He also joked about someone peeing in the airplane and the
Oh
flushing.
my God.
What was that, Jimmy?
I was laughing so
Let's
hard.
just not
And
get
the
into
airplane
that.
just dumping buckets of piss
Let's
like
just
as
not
it's
even get
flying
into
by.
that.
This is gonna be a long drive.
Oh my God.
CJ and Brick are trying to keep a low profile.
Yeah, because you
It made me
sounded
laugh
like a
even
fucking
harder.
retarded child. Like you were our child that we had to take care of. Like, Jimmy, stop playing with the table. Jimmy, shut the fuck up. Jimmy's pointing out the window. Oh, look at that house.
It's
Shut
red.
the fuck up.
It's very red. There's no other red houses around it.
Oh my God.
The sad
my
part
God.
is his frontal lobe was fully developed at 25. We're well past that
At
now.
least we don't have any proof that it's not.
Science.
All right, my turn. It's very specific. It's when I have to sit at the dinner table at my house and the sound of my mom chewing. I don't know what it is.
Fuck!
I knew you were gonna be upset if you took that.
Anyone else chewing is fine. It's just when my mom is doing it to the right of me at the dinner table, it just
You guys have a sign seat?
it grinds my gears.
I think every dinner table
every
has a
dinner
sign
table has a
seat.
sign
Yeah.
seat.
Yep.
Been sitting in the same seat for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah won't let me sit in any seat that's not next to her. So that's my assigned seat.
Wherever she decides to
Well,
sit.
anything other than assigned seats is just psychopathic behavior.
I
so-
agree. That's
My
true.
kids don't get that yet. Like,
No?
they're 6 and 3, and like they'll come and sit down. I'm like, no, dude, what the fuck? Where'd you
It's not your spot.
That's it. No dinner. Back to your room.
Have you been in this room for 6 years? Because I always sit.
Get up.
Get up.
Straight to jail.
It's always a strategic seat.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
my seat, I can see the TV.
Nice.
I'm not near anybody. My brother has the worst because his back's to the TV. I'm
How'd you swing that as the youngest, buddy?
because he's a little bitch.
You could tell I was the middle child because at my dad's, it's really cold in the house, and I sat right next to the air vent. And it's just blowing on me the whole fucking time.
That sounds nice.
No, it's not.
You get the meat sweats.
It
You
is-
have a little bit of air.
It is always freezing at your dad's house.
It's extremely
He
cold.
keeps it
there.
at like
I like it, though.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
I strategically pick my seat because it's like the farthest from the fridge and the stove and everything.
So you
So,
have
like
to get up
anytime
to
my
get
kids
more?
need anything, like they're like, "Mom,
Yeah.
can you get?" I'm like, "I'm not getting all the way over there."
I can't get out of here.
3 feet too far.
Mile?
How many more extra steps that is?
Mom's closer. Get up.
All right, my pick in the 2023 draft. Slow walkers.
Slow walkers. Oh, my God.
fuck.
Fucking Catherine, dude.
Oh.
Pisses me off. with just
Especially
walking.
like on the boardwalk or at the
In the mall.
Like,
Oh.
it's just
Or just
fucking-
anywhere you can't get around them without looking like a fucking piece of shit.
Especially the
Yeah.
pregnant ones.
Yeah.
Hate it.
God damn it, Sarah.
Yeah, like we get it. You're pregnant. Let's go. Come on.
Snap, snap. Let's get it moving.
Need a little exercise. Come on.
Love you, dear.
No, we do have a live studio audience. It's just Sarah.
And a baby.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Guess
yeah.
the baby's
Because
listening.
Chris is scared she's going to go into labor. And
Yeah, he's just bringing her everywhere.
We don't take chances. We don't take chances. You're not allowed at home alone.
Are you going to work with him this week?
Yeah. Putting her ass to work. All right, Zach.
Hand me the Phillips head. Thanks, man.
No, those are channel locks.
can't bend over and pick it up.
Yeah, what is a Phillips head?
I fucking hate when someone uses the microwave and ends it with time on the clock and doesn't clear it.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Literally
You
hate
do that
it.
every time.
Almost every time. I don't want to hear the sound. I'm like, oh, it's
Sarah
ready.
does
Oh,
it
I
too.
do that, but then I hit the clear.
Yeah.
You know you can turn the sound off of it?
Yeah.
You just hold down the number 3, I think, and the sound will turn off.
On every microwave ever. That's like a universal thing.
Yeah. Just hold down 3, it'll like beep, and then it won't make a sound at all.
No
Pisses
shit.
me off.
I'm lucky because my microwave, this beeping stops when you open the door. So I can let it hit 0 and open the door and it stops. Where a lot of microwaves just keep fucking going even though you open the door.
Actually, mine does that too. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
You got one, Billy?
Yeah. I was going to go like bar themed, but now you guys have kind of sparked it.
Yeah.
Public FaceTiming.
Oh,
That's a great
Worst.
one.
Like you're in line at Target or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? Hang
That's
up.
when you just
Yeah.
lean in, dude, and you're just like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm at Target too."
Oh
Hey.
no, I've addressed people for doing it. 100%. Like, hey, like
You get the
'cause
fuck
I-
off
the
that.
one- at Walgreens a couple weeks ago. They had to get a manager to like separate. This girl was
shit.
FaceTiming, and I was like, kept looking at her.
Right.
And then she got off, and then she was on Instagram, which also loud Instagram videos. in public, too.
Yeah. That's weird.
And she was like, "What are you looking at? Why are you looking at me?" I was like, "Nobody wants to hear that shit."
Fuck
And
yeah.
she didn't
Didn't like that.
like that. Freaked out.
She didn't like it because you were right.
Yeah. That's what it was. I would love to see that footage.
It was interesting.
How dare you not let me inconvenience the rest of this story?
Yeah.
I just started looking around. I was like, "Am I wrong there? Is anybody else?" Like,
Anyone else feel this
Anybody
way?
want to back me up?
Did everybody clap for you?
everybody was
Everybody
pretty
was clapping.
excited that I said
Yeah.
something for sure.
You were the fucking hero. Yeah.
Nobody, I thought they were gonna like buy my shit at Walgreens. They didn't do that.
You get to the cashier. The cashier's just like, "No, you don't have to pay."
This one's on me, baby.
The manager comes out to break it up. He's got a fucking boner. Separate you guys. Good job.
You come in next time and you're the employee of the month.
They're throwing rose petals down.
Here he is. They're a shrine. They're just bowing down. Oh, shit. All right, Brick. What you got?
Are we going to allow this?
I don't know yet.
Because it's not just Jimmy's mom. It's fucking listening to anybody eat.
That's why I specified my mom. Yeah.
Like, I can't, like that. I can't, like,
Just smacking. Just the smacking.
smacking. Fucking Mason's the worst.
No, I am literally not.
I'm sorry. When you lick your fingers,
I will literally, I will
Oh, that's
fucking,
gross.
I will smack my lips for like a second and a half, and then immediately it's like,
Just shut your mouth. It's not hard.
you that's your autism showing. Like, I'm not kidding. Like,
autism.
that's like a bad sensory thing for you, and you're just like, oh my god, I can't stand it immediately.
Welcome to the club, Britt.
Where's the trauma sit, bud?
Let's dig deep into this.
A lot. You should see me at my house. I legitimately, my dad's the worst just because he chews loud. I'll have an AirPod in my ear to my left because he sits to my left, so I don't have to hear
I don't
it.
want to fucking talk to you,
It's
Dad.
white noise. It's
Literally. Like, I can't stand it, man. I hate when people sit too close to me when they eat. Like, my brother's girlfriend was over and she was eating. She was breathing too fucking loud when she ate.
Stop breathing.
How close was she?
She was like right here, like closer
Licks
to
the
me
back
than
of his
Billy.
ear.
But I was like, and then she was making fun of my brother for eating loud. I'm like,
Yo, really on garlic pasta night? What's wrong with this?
like I was like, I can't do it.
love chicken cordon bleu.
Rick, I'm just gonna put yours down as people eating around you.
Yeah, I have legitimately gotten up with my plate and sat in the living room and eaten before.
That might have
because
to be
it just
what you do, bud.
Fucking,
Just in
I
general.
can't fucking stand it.
It's when
man.
people eat.
Well, you're
Can't
up.
fucking
Yeah, you're up again,
stand
You're
it.
up again, bud.
Oh, I'm up again.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake
Oh,
start.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Billy kind of took mine. Fuck. You with the FaceTime because I was in an elevator at work and some dude was talking.
In an elevator?
Yeah, in his AirPods, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
6 o'clock in the morning. Shut the fuck up.
Who are you talking to? It's
Yeah.
like, no. I talk to my mom early sometimes,
Yeah.
but she's
But I
old.
was like, fuck, man. And like everybody could hear his conversation. I'm like, all right. Mine would probably have to be people driving. I get so irritated driving, especially when was it coming home from work? Dude was going 45 on 95.
So slow driver.
Yeah, slow
And
drivers.
I was about to lose my fucking mind because I had to be over to get off the exit to go to work, and
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh my god, we're going 40 fucking 5, and I'm the guy that I got into my merge lane, went 70 by him, flip them off as I'm going. And then
Did you
slow
really
down.
flip him off?
Yeah, 100%.
Just for driving stuff?
Yep.
Was he old or?
I don't know. It's dark. It was like 5:55, 6 o'clock, sometime like that. I was just like, "Fuck you, bro! Get the fuck out of here." I'm a big speed up and
Gotta
like,
start giving thumbs down.
Yeah.
That's
the
way
thumbs
better.
down hits a lot harder.
That's awesome. No, I give the thumbs up
That's
because like,
passive aggressive.
No, if someone hits me a thumbs down in real life, I'm devastated.
I love that.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
I was
Tyler.
speaking of the thumbs up. So like the light right out in front of my neighborhood at a certain time of day, like when people are turning across, they'll just block the fucking intersection. And whenever I'm trying to go straight, there's just somebody right in front of me. And it was
I hate
literally
that.
the other day I was going to Super G, and this lady was just smack dab in the middle of the intersection. So I hit her with the little toot toot, and I was just like, and she was like,
That's also definitely how your car's horn sounds.
Me, me. Toot, toot.
or I'll do the I'll speed up. I'll get over a lane, speed up, and then get right in front of them again immediately, just to piss them off.
And slow down.
God, you're a
Put your
dick,
flashers on.
Oh no, I don't do that.
bitch.
No, you don't know it's coming. I'm a silent asshole. I'm just fucking.
Silent asshole.
Ninja asshole.
Oh fuck! All right, Billy, you're up. Get me hot and bothered over here, I'm sweating.
Oh, God.
God.
I really hate like the automatic doors that don't keep up with like my pace. Like I have to break my stride to wait for the door
That's
to open.
Lowe's. Lowe's is terrible.
I'm like, why do I have to slow down to walk out the door? Like,
Right.
put the sensor farther back. It fucking it bothers me.
That's the most American thing I've ever heard.
Really good
That
one,
is a good one, though.
When I come
really
through
good
with
one.
fucking 2x4s on the thing, the 2x4 like hits the door before it opens. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
You just have to stand in front of it, jump. You're just too short, dude.
That's what it is.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that
I
is
didn't even
good.
Think of that.
Ty?
All right, this is a straight shot at my dad.
When he breaks you.
hey,
That was just
Dad,
me.
look at me.
When you offer someone food, and like, okay, they'll take a little bite, and they eat like the whole fucking sandwich.
Oh, he does that. He's like, hey, can I have a quick
Adam
bite?
Brown.
Death on
Adam
the-
Brown.
That's death.
Like, you know how you normally eat something? He puts that times 3 in his mouth. Like, he'll shove it in his mouth.
Your dad or Adam?
My dad.
Oh, that's just dad tax, dude.
Both.
Yeah, that's
a
an
dad
actual
tax.
real thing.
Well, he
Yeah.
asked, "Can I have a wing?" And he takes one. It's boneless wings. and he dips it to the bottom of the ranch cup. He's like elbow deep in ranch.
Yeah, there's no reason to do that in ranch. If it was blue cheese, I'd be like, well, there's chunks of blue cheese, you know.
Piss me off.
Oh, he's getting hot.
Oh, dude, like a pizza, he almost bites into the crust. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you.
Rolls it up into a sushi roll.
No, he like rolls it in his mouth and eats. It's like the whole. I'm like, just what's the point of fucking not eating it? Just eat a piece of pizza, not the crust. I have my own.
Mine's not bad. Mine's people who flip me off when I'm going 40 miles per hour.
In the left lane.
No, mine's it's littering. I just feel like if you see someone fucking chuck a whole bag of McDonald's out the fucking window,
You should be
of the
allowed
car,
to kill
it's
that person.
By law,
how
you should
hard
be
is
able
it?
to.
I accidentally littered really bad the other day. I got a new TV at my house, and I had the box. I was going to throw it out in the dumpster here in my truck, and I didn't do it the day. Like I forgot it was in there, and I didn't do it, and so it sat back there for a couple of days and kind of jostled around. I was on the Roth Bridge, and it fucking blew out the whole like 55-inch TV on my Instagram.
like into the water?
No, like on the road.
on a boat, dude. No,
some Prius ramped off of it off the bridge.
no, pulled over on the side, dived headfirst into the water.
That guy heard this episode. He said, "That's the fucker that did it." Oh shit! Yeah. Jimmy.
I absolutely despise people who like talk through a movie or show that I'm trying to
Or they have a young child that should.
Dude, if you bring a kid to a movie theater, I should be allowed to shoot that kid.
You are that person.
By kid, I mean like baby. Okay, like if it's
that's fine.
If
That's
it's
better.
a kid's movie and they're like 3, you know, they're able to function, walk, and speak, babbling on their own. They're fine.
Oh, so
But if
murder's
you're
fine.
bringing a
Murder's
newborn infant to a rated R movie, you deserve to be killed.
Hold on, the parent or the baby?
All.
Because you
of them.
originally said shoot the baby, but now you're shooting
Well,
both.
I'd prefer to shoot the baby because then the parent is now devastated for the rest of their life and they'll never recover. See, death is too good of an out for them.
Christ.
Why is it spicy?
We're gonna have to wrap this up.
We gotta cut
I'm
that.
changing it to baby in a movie theater.
I'm now scared.
One long beep all the way through.
All right, I'm gonna go next.
Sarah, I'm looking at you. Do not bring your baby into a movie theater. I will show up.
Is this some sort of threat? I mean, how do I take this? All right, my pet peeve is when people bite their toenails.
What?
What? Who does that?
What?
People do it.
I've never seen it happen,
see it
but I
happen?
agree.
Like, what the fuck
That's
are
a
you
pretty
looking at?
specific
I've seen it in the
thing.
movies.
In the movies?
Yeah, just a thing.
Hold on, I'm lost. You need to give me some more here. Give me some more.
I never
put him on the wheel, Jimmy?
Yes,
I will. I will.
What?
Yeah.
That's a pet peeve.
Who is the last person you saw eat their
Well,
toenails?
I don't like when people bite their fingernails either, but
Okay,
toenails is like
that's
the big
fine.
one.
That one's fine, yeah.
You can say fingernails.
Who is the last person you saw eat their toenails?
I don't remember. It
But it's
doesn't have to
pet
be a
peeve of
common
yours?
thing.
You
Yeah.
see it? You see that in public?
Yeah, but how did you see it?
That's not like the Instagram
I
video
don't
one. Like, what the
remember.
fuck are you? Where are you at?
He was on a bus. Someone pulled their whole foot out of their shoe, took their sock off, and
I was
started
at
going.
yoga one time, doing downward dog, and I saw some shit I shouldn't have. No, that's just what I don't
Mason,
like.
go ahead, buddy.
I'm still flabbergasted by the last two answers. So this relates to working at the bar, but it's like whenever you have that fucking guy who thinks he's so fucking funny because you're like, oh, is that going to be everything for you, boss? Or, hey, could I get you anything else, brother? Yeah, no, could you get me $1 million?
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking funny. You can have an ice cold glass of shut the fuck up is what you can get.
The old man answers.
Give him the thumbs down.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna use the thumbs down.
The thumbs down is good. All right, Mason, last one.
No,
Jake. Jake
Oh,
does
shit.
too, and
I
then
got two.
we
We
go,
snake back around.
Snake back around.
All right.
Snake it.
Rapid
So
round.
Chris and Coster, and Tyler, maybe.
Okay.
You guys all know this. I'm planning a wedding right now.
What?
No.
When everybody has a fucking opinion on what my wedding should be,
Yep.
but nobody wants to take out their checkbook.
Nope.
Like I've started to use that. Like, oh, well, this is what you need at your wedding. Oh, cool. You have $5,000 for that?
Yep.
And then they just stare at you, and it's like everybody.
Right. It's
Yeah,
my
shut
fucking
the fuck
bag.
up.
From family to friends to people you don't even fucking know, or like, this is traditional. This is the way it has to be. Shut the fuck up.
Yep. No, I feel
Unless
that.
you take out some money, shut the fuck up.
Even then, I feel like I don't.
I get that here.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I get it all the like.
You know what this place needs?
People trying to tell you how to run a bar. Yeah.
If I never ran a bar, but like if I did run a bar, I'd probably do that. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like,
You don't know anything.
you know,
It's Raymond coming out of you right now.
Yeah, the pool table needs to be free.
that was like,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, sure.
you're gonna make me pay for this entertainment?
Yes.
Yeah, just
Yes,
like
I am.
everybody else, pal.
Well, after this is over, I have some suggestions.
I brought a notebook.
Yeah, number 1, fire Mason.
That's number
The
one.
first Miller Lite always on the house.
It's gotta be. Jake, did you go twice?
No, I didn't. My second, or I guess my third one here is kind of a personal work thing for me. But when people at work, smokers smoke, and the cigarette butts don't make it into the fucking thing.
He's on the same route.
Right? Okay, so hold on. So, and then I get told to tell my guys to clean them up. But my guys that I'm telling to clean up aren't smokers and didn't contribute to that. That, as a manager, makes me the most furious. That the people who smoke should be out here picking these shits up.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of gets on my nerves.
They're already not like if you're still smoke cigarettes, like at this point, like really, like,
You should be vaping by now.
You should be vape escaping.
Get yourself a strawberry ice cream flavored vape, and it'll change your life. Okay, God.
All right, Mason, you're up, brother.
So this is another driving one. So I am a big cruise control guy.
Oh
Me
yeah.
too.
Cruise control is my best friend. People that cannot figure out how fast they want to fucking go
Oh, I hate it.
drive me insane.
The fluctuation of speed.
Yeah, no, because it's like I'll come up on a dude, and then I'm like,
Do
oh,
what?
yeah, no, I'll come inside of a dude, and then I'll go around him, and then I get in front of him, and then he speeds up and gets in front of me. And I'm going the same speed the entire time because I got my cruise control on. Then he slows down, and then we're fucking pussyfooting around the entire fucking time. It drives me insane.
All right, mine is when you can't park in between the lines.
Oh, bro, you stole mine.
I'm just kidding. Oh, I should have said it because that's not going to be mine. Actually.
Somebody get a picture.
My actual one is going to be escalators a little bit when people don't fucking actually walk on them; they just stand. And then when you're in the airport, the things that's supposed to be. I hate when people just stand on it. I want to just go quick. Like, I want to run down.
It's
that
made
thing.
for you to walk on,
Right.
so it goes faster.
So it goes faster.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Escalators.
Yeah.
I ride that.
So you're
thing,
not
bro.
running in the airport. They want you to just walk on those.
I take a break. I'm like, all right, let's
Hands on the knees, breathing. Fuck, I gotta make
At
it.
least if you're going to take a break, stand
Yeah,
sideways
stand-
so
yeah.
people can walk by you.
People got their suitcase on the left side. They're standing on the right side, spread out. Yeah, it drives
That's
me
when you
nuts.
just like put your legs on the little black things that move and just go above them.
just take them out.
I'm coming through.
You're gonna have to
You
limbo
teabag 'em.
under me.
Ball sack just smacks him in the back of the head. Oh, my bad. All right, Jimmy.
Somebody just slapped me with a hot dog.
A Vienna sausage.
just skims your head.
All right, Jimmy.
That sound.
Is this one also going to be about murdering children?
No, it's not.
Thank God.
Just it's kind of a common one. It's just like if someone is like at the register or ordering or whatever, and they're on the phone at the same time.
Yeah. That's
Because working in retail, that's the most annoying shit in the world.
Yeah, don't be a cunt.
Yeah, that's bad.
Basically, just don't be a cunt.
Just be better.
Do better.
One uppers.
yeah.
Hey, I had 10 beers and I was pretty drunk. Well, I had 15. So, okay, well,
Good to know.
Fuck.
I mean, that's crazy because you know what's even worse? 2 uppers.
two uppers.
What you got, Ty?
I hate it when you're talking to somebody and they have chapped lips, dude. I can't stand it. I can't stand looking at someone's chapped lips. Like, just get some chapstick and get some Vaseline and just put it on those.
No, I know
things,
what you mean.
Now that you
Sometimes
said
that
that-
shit is like terrible.
Speaking of,
I think I'm gonna chap up too.
They got like,
We all want Tyler's validation.
Come on,
I
Ty.
just hate the little flakes.
I'm gonna kiss him later. So,
Yeah.
As long as they're not dry.
All right,
they're
Billy.
moist.
When people come to the bar and they're ordering multiple drinks for like multiple people and they don't have the whole order, when they come up to the bar. It's like, let me get 2 Miller Lights, and then they yell to their friends.
Right.
I'm like, listen, motherfucker,
I
I'm
have
getting
a bunch of people
right now.
Yeah.
Tell me everything you need right now, or don't come up here. I fucking hate that.
There you go. Rick, closing out, right?
Closing out, and I think everybody can attest to this. People that are dicks to waitresses, waiters, bartenders.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Like
I'm
that-
here to help you.
They didn't
Don't
make
be
your
a dick
food.
to me.
Like those people that have $5 on the table and they take away for anything bad. You ever hear about that?
Oh,
that's fucked.
That's
I think
so
it's fucked.
shitty.
Yeah.
Old
I've seen all kinds of that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Bad tippers in general. Fucking blow.
All right, we rolling in.
Let's get into the next beer.
That was fun.
That was a good one.
That was a lot of fun.
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
Thank you for airing your grievances.
That was our therapy session for the day.
Jimmy, I'm a little concerned.
I regret nothing. I regret nothing about what I've said.
I choose my words very carefully.
Alrighty.
All right, Jimmy, what we got?
For the next one, we have Meg-A Hazy. Meg-A Hazy.
excited for this.
It is by Big Oyster Brewery, down at the beach. It is an Imperial Double New England Hazy IPA, 8% ABV, no IBUs, which is pretty standard for a hazy. There's a reason you don't go in the water. People fear the Meg, and for good reason. Coming in at 8%, this hazy double IPA features depths of Galaxy, Citra, Mosaic, and Lotus hops, then fermented with Cosmic Punch yeast. This prehistoric shark will give you notes and aromas of tropical fruits, peach, citrus, and subtle pininess. The Meg will sink her teeth into you after the first sip. That was a cool description. I
That
like
was
that
pretty
one.
cool. They actually described what the fuck we're gonna taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Lahigma.
All right. Oh yeah.
For a hazy, very good flavor, in my opinion.
This beer fucks.
Yeah, that's good. I love Big Oyster.
They got some
They
great
fun.
food.
They do up there.
They got some.
Oh,
damn
yeah.
That's one of my
food.
favorite places.
Yeah, Big Oyster has the shit.
What's their mac and cheese with like all the pork on it? dude?
That's exactly what
So
I get
good.
every time.
So fucking good.
So good.
I always get the fish and chips because they give you
Your
like,
eyes just
like
lit
3
up.
portions.
I get it every time.
Jimmy, you get fish and chips everywhere you go.
Yeah, but this shit, they give you
No,
so
no.
much.
If not, he gets kids tenders.
Well, yeah.
That's true.
I know.
If it's a steakhouse, I'll get a nice steak.
It adds up. Definitely adds
We're in a
up.
Pokemon hoodie.
This is why I'm the producer.
Funny enough, I feel like Jimmy probably sees a lot of kids in the movie theaters because he's in kids' movies.
Got him.
I usually go late at night, so I'm the only one in there.
Creepier.
I saw
creepier.
Entangled with 10 kids.
Never did see Tangled in theaters, and I regret that.
All right, here we go.
Brick,
Here we
all
go.
right,
Here we
Brick, you
go.
want to
Here we
rate
go.
this?
Am I starting this?
Yeah, go ahead and start, Brick.
Give me an 8. I'll pound this any fucking day.
Hater masturbator. Jake?
I'll give it a 7, poundable.
Throw me on the 8 train, baby. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I want to go 9, but I think I'm going to do 8.
I'm gonna need to make up your mind, bud.
No, I'm just going to go 8.
8. Okay. I am gonna go 9. I really like this. The tropicalness is very good. It's got great flavor for a hazy. I see why people like hazies.
I'm gonna go 7.
Whoa.
No comment.
Okay.
That's a 9er.
All right, Buster Rhymer?
Yeah, Ty, I like it.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 8.
8?
It's lighter than an 8%. Like, it doesn't taste like it's 8%.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's got a lot of flavor, too.
It is. It's
That's
good.
good shit.
All right. Here's our next question, Billy.
Are you doing
boy.
mine?
I can. All right. Craziest story you got from owning bars and teaching?
Oh,
We can get some good stories.
fuck yeah. Nothing about Mason's sex life. We don't have enough time. Owning bars, not. I haven't honestly had too much crazy happen owning a bar. Working in bars, a lot of vomit, a lot of blood, a lot of seeing
Sweat,
people have
tears.
sex in weird places.
Now, that's a cool story.
I walked in on a certain political high up person's daughter,
Chris Coons.
higher, doing cocaine in the bathroom.
Oh, shit.
Does Biden have a daughter?
He may. Yeah, he may. Oh, yeah. That was.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Did you get
that-
photographed for blackmail?
No, it was before that. Like, it was probably about 10 years ago.
Okay.
Did she have a laptop?
Not all.
laptop. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but yeah, she and a couple dudes were having some fun in the
fun.
bathroom in Charlotte Square. I was like, oh, out of here.
Not just one dude.
This isn't my vibe.
You weren't like,
Yeah.
yo, can I join?
You guys ski?
They just look over.
That was probably
Fox News.
teaching wise. I have
Yeah.
a good one teaching. So I taught health and phys ed for 5 years and then driver's ed for 6 years. My first year teaching out of college, I was at a middle school in Wilmington and teaching health. And we get through like, you know, the last unit's like the sex unit, right?
Right. Oh, yeah.
And
the penis stuff.
so side note about that. So Shannon, that you guys all know Shannon.
Yeah, fucker.
Teaches health. She was saying the other day that it's like it's not like the male sex unit and the female. It's like if you were born with a penis unit and if you,
There's no way that's a real thing.
It is. Do they have anyone in that?
You should see some of the books Victoria has in elementary
She
school.
was trying to explain it. I was like, I can't listen.
Right. Yeah.
But no. So first year teaching, first semester, last unit, sex unit, the end of the class before. Last like 5 minutes. I'm like, look, guys, next couple of days, we're going to be talking about some mature shit. I need you guys to get all your giggles out now.
Yep.
Because this is important shit that we're going to be talking about, right? So at the end of class, kid calls me over. He goes, yo, Mr. Cunningham, do you think we should have Mike teach the class? And I was like, this kid in class, an 8th grader. And I'm like, why? What's up? What do you mean? He goes, dude, I don't want to say their name, but he had 2 girls in the same 8th grade health class pregnant.
Oh.
At the same time. They were all in class together. They were both pregnant. He was the dad of both kids. And they were just, and they all knew. And they were just chilling like in class. Like,
He was probably more qualified than you.
Well, same number of kids, so I don't know.
The balls of his friend to come up and say that to you.
That's funny.
that's really funny. And I had no idea. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Actually, we're going to teach you how to not be like him. That's the point of this class.
It would take me a long time to actually like answer that child. I'd be like, I don't know what to say.
I would have just been like, yes, get up there.
I was just blown away. I was like,
Yeah.
Did you ask the kid where the G spot is? Because I'm still trying to figure it out.
Is squirt piss?
I was listening to your mom, Two Bears One Cave, and they had is it Alexandria Chechev?
Oh no, Adriana Chechik.
Adriana Chechev. She was on it. She said
It's a porn star.
She said it's 50-50. She was like, the girls that like force it out and it looks like a fucking stream, piss. He was like, but if it's just a little, then no. And then they were like, nah. And she was like, nah. She was like,
Why are you arguing with her?
no, because this is where he was like, she was like, I could piss and it's yellow, but I could squirt and it's clear. And they're like, you got to show us.
I don't believe it. Let me
Have
see
you ever
it.
listened to Two Bears One Cave?
no.
It's
What is
Tom
it?
Segura and Bert
Yeah.
Kreischer. the
Dude, I
best
saw Bert
comedians.
Kreischer 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I saw that on your story.
fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
I saw Tom this past summer maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking
Yeah.
hilarious, man.
I want to see them live. so
Kreischer's
fucking
really
bad.
good. Like, he walks out with a beer, like a draft beer,
Yeah.
hammers it, rips his shirt off, and then just goes. It's fucking
Did he
awesome.
make you guys do the national anthem? Because I saw he did that. Did he?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I just saw a video of him
Yeah.
singing it with the
It
whole
was cool.
crowd. Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't see Tom for a long time.
Why? Because it's kids and stuff.
Tom's been on tour for 3 years straight.
Yeah.
And he's taking a long break after this.
He's
sure.
he's making bank though.
Oh, dude, he makes like $300K in a night,
Yeah.
man. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
That's crazy.
I mean, he's that high
top.
profile. He's
Tip of the spear
Yeah.
of comedy.
I mean, he's fucking
top G.
hilarious too.
Top G, dude.
His tour's called I'm Coming Everywhere. And
That's actually
pretty
really good. That's a good name.
It actually, is it 12 o'clock? Yeah. He's live
12:30.
streaming at Daytona right now with Bert.
oh shit, that's pretty cool.
I think we're gonna ask you one more question. It's our final one because we're going to a final beer, and then we'll
Gotcha.
do our closing stuff.
Gotcha.
All right. What is something that you thought would be relatively
Wheel.
Yep.
Wheel.
Yep.
relatively easy to do while owning a bar, but ended up being more difficult than you anticipated?
I mean, here, for example,
Sure.
staffing.
Oh, okay.
We were kind of talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, it's not a hard job to do. Like, when you really think about it, like, somebody tells you what you want, You get it to them, they give you money.
Yeah.
You know, just if it's busy, it's faster, and you might have to remember a couple things. You have to be able to count, right?
Yeah.
But you make a lot of money, like especially for like the amount of work that you do. Like, you fucking make great money.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find people that want to do it. And like, I know a lot of people that are like of the kind of right age that they would want to get into it. Maybe they don't have their like career settled out. And they're like, I don't want to commit to every this or that. I'm like, what are you doing? Why where are they? How do you know?
People are scared of commitment.
But it's crazy. Like, and like, I don't run into it here as much. Our staff here is really, really good about like picking up shifts when people are off, and we all work together. But there's been times that, like in my other bar where I'm like,
fucking look, I pick up shifts all the time. Not you, Billy. Jake's giving me the fucking side eye.
But
Billy,
like,
stroke him off a little harder.
Mason.
Go ahead, stroke him off. Go ahead.
He needs this right now. He needs a stroke.
Rub his head. Go ahead.
He needs a stroke. Mason, if anybody doesn't need a stroke off here, it's probably
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I think just finding like people that are like the right fit and want to work, and it's tough.
Can commit.
Do you think that's just because people are shittier nowadays, or what do you think that is? Like, why is the turnover so bad?
I don't know. I mean, it's not as much turnover. It's just finding like the right kind of person. Like when I was 22, I would have done anything. Like if somebody was like, "Listen, you can make $200 tonight."
Yep.
I would have not even asked what I had to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
How hard do I have to suck?
What do you need me there? You know?
Next thing you know, you're a drug mule. Heroin in your ass.
Is
$200.
$20 is $20.
Yeah, you see that hose. And you see this golf ball.
Show me what you got.
You see this movie theater and you see this child.
And there's a gun.
I should probably throw this out there. I did work at a movie theater for 3 years.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Heavily biased about
What's your serial killer name?
I don't have one yet. Oh, it's the Zodiac Killer.
Tangled.
I do have a separate question. That was
His name is Ted Cruz.
back with what you were talking about with before with doing driver's ed and stuff.
Yeah.
How close have you been into it? So like getting in an accident with a kid?
I've been in a few.
Oh, you've been in a few accidents.
Yeah,
I believe it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you really have a lot of control of the car. Like I have a brake on my side, and then you grab the wheel.
Right.
You know. So I've been in a couple. So at Apo when I was here, leaving the parking lot, where you guys been on the. I know you've been on the campus. You guys been on the campus of Apo.
Yeah.
So the high school's there, and then there's the elementary school next to it. And so we were coming out of the back of the high school. There's a stop sign to turn like right from the elementary school to go out. Car blew the stop sign and T-boned us in the parking lot.
Oh, so it wasn't even the student's fault?
That one wasn't the student's fault at all. And then I left Apo and went to charter school, Wilmington, and really bad drivers there.
Smart, book smart, but you know.
Yeah, right. A little different clientele, I'll say. But a couple there of just like complete, like make it a left turn, don't correct it, and just hammer the curb kind of thing.
It was women, wasn't it? give me the breakdown.
Yeah.
Give me the stats, Billy. Give me the stats.
So I'll be real honest. 2 yes, 1 I'm really not sure.
Oh no!
Honestly, don't know. But not gonna. But
You
yeah,
had a gender neutral name too, like Sam.
it was. Yeah.
Hey, you.
It's just you don't say buddy. Hey, how
you doing?
yeah, but 3, a lot of close
calls.
Like what the fuck, like you know. But most 3 and minor ones too. None of them were crazy, but the one actually in the parking lot was the worst one.
Damn. That's crazy.
And the lady got mad at me. Like, she had a stop sign. We didn't.
Right.
You know, and crushed us and got out of the car. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, first of all, there's kids here.
Right. Let's keep it respectful.
So then I call the school resource officer. He comes out and he walks out laughing. He's like, I can see what happened here. I don't even need to talk.
Right, yeah. It's pretty clear.
There's a stop sign there. There's not one here.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. My time working at Apple, I blow that stop sign all the fucking time.
It was you in the car.
But
but like you look to your and also you're there at night when the whole parking lot's not full. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. When I had my student driving thing, there was a car that was coming out of nowhere and almost hit us, and I like swerved over. I got yelled at.
Who did you have?
Du Bois.
Oh, Du Bois.
Huge dickhead.
I don't know.
Oh, he was yelling and screaming, and I literally saved us from getting in an accident like twice, but it wasn't good enough because he didn't think I looked over before I like went into another lane to get away from the person that was coming in and almost hit me from the merge. he was like, "You can't just do that." So you want me to just let them fucking hit us? Like, what did you want me to do?
Yes, that's exactly what he wanted.
I had Mr. Riblet.
Yeah, I had Riblet too. He took me to Waffle House after.
Dude,
Yeah,
me
I
and Chris,
just-
we went to Dunkin' Donuts every time.
Same.
He bought like 6 donuts.
At Apo we never stopped. Like it was older guys besides me there, and they were very like, you don't stop. But so like I never did, and then I went to Charter. We went everywhere. El Diablo.
Yeah, he would like.
I went to Milltown before to like pick up money. Like,
Yeah, that's when you got to teach kids how to go through the drive-throughs. You got to teach them. They got to learn it.
It is difficult sometimes.
It's not easy.
but dude, I saw more like other people doing crazy shit though, like on the road, like people like getting. I mean, I saw a million blowjobs, like.
That's
you know what I mean?
crazy.
Like, oh yeah, all the time. There's a lot more road blowjobs than you would expect.
I've seen some road rim.
What are we doing to each other when we're carpooling? Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's that about?
I'm just like, Sarah, hold hands.
Nails and shit, like just dumb shit
people
when
are
they're
out on the
driving.
road. They see that student driver sticker, and like, let me act up real quick.
I'm gonna make this kid's day.
I'm about to bully you.
The rules of the road, baby.
All right,
Let's get into this beer, boys.
Jimby.
All right,
one of my
last
favorites.
one. So
Yeah, I like this.
down to our probably the biggest brewery in Delaware, Dogfish Head.
It is
We
the
have the
biggest.
Nordic Spring. It is a New England hazy IPA, 6.5% ABV, 45 IBU. With every spring comes new. Oh my fucking lord! 3 paragraphs.
Let's not read all of that. Let's
I'm
just
going to read the last one because it actually has shit we need to know. Nordic Spring is the first release of our 2023 off-centered art series, donning whimsical artwork from our good pal Natalia Balnova. Based in New York, Natalia works as an illustrator, designer, printmaker, but work can be found on our All right, whatever.
you were a
It's a
loved one.
super citrus hazy IPA brewed with Norwegian Kveik yeast, wild juniper berries, orange peel, and Danko rye malt.
Smells like a smoothie.
Thanks.
It's so good.
It does smell like a smoothie.
I love this. I love this beer.
Dogfish fucks.
Yeah, they fuck.
Fucks who?
Dude, oh my God.
Unfortunately,
Because
not
it's
me.
not super sweet.
Forgot to tell you about this.
Oh,
so
great.
I was working, and Chris and Alyssa came in, and then Lindsay's, is it her sister?
Yeah,
And her boyfriend or whatever he is.
I think it's Bill's sister.
Yeah, Bill's sister. It's Bill's sister.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, like what beers do you have? I was like, oh, I got Land Shark. She was like, she thought I said I got Dogfish, and she thought I said Land Shark.
They love Land Shark.
Yeah, so I poured him a Dogfish Head because I said we have Dogfish, and he started drinking it, and she came back up. She was like, this isn't Land Shark. I was like, yeah, it's Dogfish Head. She was like, oh, I thought it was Land Shark. It has a shark on it. I'm like, yeah, a Dogfish Head is a shark. It's in Delaware. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I was like, what are we arguing about right now?
a dogfish
Was it
is
an
a
argument,
shark.
or were you just confused?
No,
You
she
were-
was like, I said Land Shark. I was like, we don't have Land Shark.
She orders it every time.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, well, why is that a shark? I was like, it's Dogfish Head. I was like, what is going on?
Is it the yellow tap handle that
it's like-
says
yeah.
Dogfish
Yeah,
Head on
yeah,
it?
It says it on there. Yeah.
Weird.
It's pretty tough to live in Delaware and not know what Dogfish is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
You gotta live under a
you
rock. or
really,
something.
like, if you
Shit.
leave your house, you probably
know
what
Dogfish
yeah.
is.
If you
We
know,
watched
if you
the-
drink beer,
We
yeah.
watched a homeless dude killed a Dogfish Head on the beach.
We did.
Yes, we did.
did see that. He
And
took
This
his
that-
homeless dude came up and he caught a Dogfish Head.
Fucking-
And he was like, you guys keeping that? We're like, no.
Dude, no, he didn't ask.
yeah, he just took it.
No, I thought he asked.
K-barred it right through its head and said, "Are you guys going to keep this?" I was like, "Nah, dude, it's yours." Bro.
he did ask.
have a video
what
of
he
it.
asked is, "Are you guys going to eat this?" And we were like, "No." So he like
what? That was a
he
skate.
like took it off the hook, put it on
No,
the
knife,
ground,
the fucking
and
knife.
and then he took a K-bar out from his boot and fucking just stabbed it in the head and just pressed it down. You saw like flailing.
It was like it was
Yeah. Oh my
real
gosh.
slow.
It was-
too.
yeah, he did not
like,
do it in a humane
It was
way.
menacing.
I'm pretty sure he
slow.
twisted it at the end.
That guy's
Pretty
homeless
sure.
for a reason.
he spat on it. Just
and then he came back like 2 hours later, and you guys almost got me arrested. And we were like, "We didn't tell you to take it."
Yeah.
Hey, you fucking dumbass. I wish you got arrested.
And he's just dragging his dog with him. I was
oh
like,
yeah, it
fuck
was pretty
this,
pretty
man.
sad actually.
So
Yeah.
I kind of get black licorice on this beer.
Really?
Actually, now that you say that, a little bit.
The
I think you're
juniper.
insane.
It's the juniper bear. It's like a
Is
gin.
it juniper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah,
it.
it's,
Yeah.
oh, like
Kinda-
a medicinal kind of taste to it.
Kind of brings it down a little bit for me.
Here it is.
See, now that you say that, it's all I taste.
I love it.
I still like it a lot.
God,
yeah.
it's so gnarly.
Like
It
it's
is.
so.
Oh, you had the video? Yeah.
He did it so slow.
For the
man.
record, we are not posting this video.
Yeah.
But
you guys
if you
don't wanna
email
watch
us,
it.
we might send it to you. What the fuck?
It'll be on our Patreon.
Jake, you want to start us off with that rating, bud?
I'm gonna take one more sip here. I'll give it a 7. It's poundable. It's pretty good.
Mason?
I'll follow Jake. 7 banger.
I'll go
Please, and
8.
Thank you.
I really like this. It's a different flavor. I like it a lot.
I was going to go 9, and then Tyler said that, and it's all I taste, so I'm down
bad.
to an 8. It's okay, though, because
Still not
you're
bad.
right. So,
Coster?
I'm 9. It smells really good, and then it tastes even better. So yeah.
it does taste very good.
I'm gonna go 7. I still like it, but it would have been higher without that juniper, I guess, or at least less of it.
I think it's an 8. It's definitely a different IPA. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you drink so many and they all taste kind of the same, and it's got a little different feel. I like it.
It's more unique, yeah.
The Nordic thing is different.
Yeah,
yeah.
never heard of that before in my life.
Well, it's because they use a yeast from
Kveite.
Yeah.
Kveite
It
yeast.
has a higher higher temperature that
I
it's
don't fucking
boiled
know.
at?
Brick,
What's your
rating?
job?
I
So
don't know.
I'm
figure it
looking
out.
it up. Hang on.
They have another beer coming out that's going to be really good that we're going to have next.
It's a Norwegian
That's gonna be
word
nice.
meaning.
How soon? Do
Kveite
they have a
just
date yet
means
or no?
It's out, but
Oh, okay.
it just came out last week.
Nice.
Sweet.
So
I'm gonna go 9. It's one of my favorite Dogfish Head beers.
Nice.
It is. It is.
Yeah, they
really
kind of
good.
stepped it up with this one.
I want to
like
get
it.
some.
All right. I think it's time for socials. I
Okay.
believe so.
If you want to hit us with a follow on the Instagram and TikTok, you can find us at The Couchaholics. Also, you can shoot us an email at Couchaholics302. Give us some topics. Give us some bullshit to talk about. What do you do?
Oh, thank you.
I was like, what the fuck's
do
going
people
on?
do that? Do they send you like
Some people
hey,
do. It's
can you
normally
guys
like
talk about
Mason's
this?
sister
Yeah.
or like.
Yeah.
Well, we had one girl that we went to high school with that gave us a beer recommendation.
Yeah.
No shit. That's
So we
She
got
said
it.
her boyfriend drinks all the time.
We've gotten a few whale dicks.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have gotten a few.
And it's
of those.
every single time it's the same one that we saw.
the way like somebody just unsolicited
Well, we
sends
asked.
you.
Well, we asked.
We
More or
asked.
Very
less.
much solicited.
We were looking at pictures of whale
asked,
dicks on the internet one day,
No,
and then
no,
we
that's
asked people
not
to send
how
us some.
That's not how it went down
You're
fully.
simplifying it.
Hey, that's incriminating.
We were jerking off to pictures of whale
That's
dicks.
it.
Get it right. Get it right.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, now it adds up.
Jerking each other off.
God.
We're digging deeper.
Jesus.
We were having a reach around that
All
day.
right.
Mason, let's go
Hold on,
down.
hold on. One last word. You can find us on all major platforms for podcasts.
Yes.
There you go.
Mason. It is your Mason hour.
Hello, everyone.
Jesus
Welcome back
Christ.
to everybody's favorite time of the day. So, at the bottom of the order here today, we have Blue Earl.
Yep,
Earl's.
didn't see that coming.
Okay, he wasn't
I'm
talking.
sorry, was I not fucking speaking?
I'm gonna demolish this bar and make you clean it up before you start working.
All right. So before I was so rudely interrupted, at the bottom of the order from Blue Earl Brewing Company, we have Earl's Revelation. Came out with a 4.63 from the boys. You know what that classic phrase is. Do better. Do better. Not to knock you, Blue Earl. You make very good
They
beer.
do make good beer.
You make
Yeah.
very good beer. Second to last, we have Mispillion River's McLovin Mango. Came out with 5.63 from the boys. And our top three, they're all above a 7.0, so they are all certified. I don't have my hockey
Headbutt
helmet
it.
here today,
Yeah.
so it's-
That was a weak one.
So weak.
He was very scared to do it.
I don't know what you're afraid
Not
of.
hesitation.
I was.
How hard do I hit this?
That was actually a fart that just came out of my ass. So third place, we have the Dogfish Head Nordic Spring. Came out with a 7.88
thought
from
that
the
would've been higher,
boys. Second place, we have Big Oyster Mega Hazy. Came out with an 8.0 flat.
Nice.
And top of the order, our babies from right down the street, First State Brewing, Monolithic Memories, came out with an 8.13 from the gentleman here today.
First date fucks.
Shout out to you, Clendenning. But yeah, thank you, Billy, first of all, for letting
thanks,
us
man.
Absolutely.
come
It
here.
was fun.
You have anything you want to shout out before we get into the wheel?
Yeah, any personal promos?
Personal promos. No, come see Mason on Sunday night, please.
There you go.
Oh, and
harass
also,
him.
harass him.
yeah, I completely
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
This episode will be releasing Thursday, the 23rd, which coincides with our first date of trivia. that we are having at the bar. So if you want to come have a couple beers, listen to me and Brick shit talk one another.
Brick in the mic.
Yeah, Brick in the mic on the mic, powered by the Couchaholics podcast. Come on out. Billy will be bartending. I'm sure Shannon will be fucking off somewhere around here.
I'm sure she will be. Fuck her.
But yeah, come out, show your support.
All right, now it's time for the
Wheel of Misfortune.
All right, so Billy, I'm gonna need you to pick a number 1 through 8.
2.
2. All right, so
Good
we're shuffling
number.
2 times.
Much
Good
easier.
number.
1, 2.
We didn't have to listen
So
to it count
there are only
can't count.
11 entries on this wheel. The
Wow.
8 that we started with and only 3 ads. Very, very put together episode,
Right,
boys.
Billy, I'll let
It's
you know
'cause
the
we're
last
away
one we
from
did.
home.
It was like 45 or
It was
50.
What is
more-
it when you fuck up? It goes on
Yeah, we
Fuck up,
were
say
close to
something
70
stupid.
at one episode.
Also, you should put yourself on for killing a baby.
I never killed one, so I'm not adding that.
I mean, just thinking about it.
Also, I just want to say the center cup is fucked because Brick poured the first pour. Oh, Billy, it's
Billy,
you.
you win.
You gotta.
You win.
You win.
You won.
Congratulations.
Billy won.
Oh no.
What's that mean?
You got to drink the center cup.
It's an amalgamation of
beer.
all the beers that we drank today.
Hell yeah.
I'm not fucking doing it.
Yeah, you are.
This is the hot ones challenge, dude.
At least try it. I'll finish it if you
It
don't.
was our spit cup.
Yeah.
It's so this is like
all the
a
beers.
little bit of
Well,
all.
Bricker
Yeah.
also fucked it up with the
Yeah.
Earl's Revelation. I don't know. He put so much in there.
That was probably on purpose.
I'm actually afraid. I don't have to drink the whole thing.
No,
you do have to drink the whole thing.
Absolutely.
I'll drink it. I'll drink it.
I'll
Just
drink
try it.
I'll drink it.
I usually just chug
Just
it.
gotta
It
go
makes it
raise my
easier.
kids.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Chris usually just slams it.
So it'll help take the edge off.
How is it?
It's actually really good.
That's how it happens a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
a lot of times it's better
Yeah,
than you
the
think.
mango cuts
I was
through
gonna say
the
the mango.
literal
Yeah.
piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That could be a staple on the.
It's
some
actually
Taproom,
not good. It's not good.
The back notes are shit.
Are you gaslighting us?
All right. Well, that concludes this episode. Thanks for having us here.
Yeah,
Thanks
absolutely.
for being on.
Absolutely.
And on that note, we're out. Peace.
Later.
See you later.